me a little bit about your own Inuktitut and how you came to be a speaker?
Um, I was raised by my grandparents. After my mother was relocated from Hebron, she went to Northeastern to work. I guess she was ordered by missionaries to go and work at the hospital. And she met this guy, and she ended up getting pregnant. And after I was born, she couldn't take care of me, and my father died 1 month after I was born. She couldn't take care of me, so she had to send me back to Nain, where she was from. Like, she was from Hebron, but she moved to Nain, and from Nain she had to go to Northwest River. And she got my grandfather to raise me, and he was a Inuktitut speaker. He was no English speaker. And so that's how I became to be Inuktitut speaker. It's not like it used to be. It's more English now. I can talk to my kids in Inuktitut, they'll understand me, but they're going to talk to me in English because that's all they're learning, that's all they're learning to speak. If they can speak to me in Inuktitut, they don't know enough to make conversation or like just say hayutak cup, whatever. It's not as used as much as it used to be. But people are starting to use it a little bit more again, and then they're like going like, "Hi, Hanuivin," like because they learned Hanuivin. How are you? And like you can see that they're proud to be able to respond to an elder, like say Hanuivin, like and then they're very proud because they're spoken to me in Inuktitut and knowing that I speak it, and then they're going to speak back to them in Inuktitut. And I find that some people start shy away because they're thinking that they might say it wrong or they don't know enough of it. I wanted to help some way with my language. I want to give it to somebody because my grandfather used to say that whatever you got in you, if you don't share it, it's not gonna spread. It's just gonna stay in me. And our language is really important because how it makes me feel when I speak it, or how it makes me feel because of who I am as an Inuk. I'm an Inuk, and I got the language, and I can go and share it. I got the opportunity to, someone from St. John's came in and wanted to help him teach Inuktitut here at college. And then they asked me, at that time I was working on Rosie the Stone, like teaching Rosie the Stone. And then I said, yeah, I'll go give it a try. And I couldn't believe it, like when I started doing it, and it was like, oh my God, people are speaking, oh my God, it can spread, yeah, like kind of like it can be contagious, like, I got hired by Nunatsiavut to teach the Rosie the Stone after it came out, and I was there for about almost 2 years, and I was teaching the community, like anybody that wanted to come in, they would come in for an hour, like taking turns, and then I had like 5 little students from the school with the Rosie the Stone, and it was working pretty good. The only problem was that there was no proper office space. It was like a little small, little tiny room. That's the part I find the hardest, like trying to teach your language or trying to want to be doing something, but you don't have that space that you need for it. Like you're just being, I feel like you just be put in the lowest spot and say, okay, you go and do this now, but not really helping you to like, okay, she needs more space. Okay, she got all these students and like like that kind of way. And it was really good doing it. I had one person finish the whole Rosie the Stone. Yeah, but he didn't become a speaker. Like some people think that okay, we're learning this now, we're going to be a speaker. It don't work like that. Like you have to continue to keep doing it. So the speaking part was for him. He was kind of like shy. I'm always proud of anybody that's learning Inuktitut. And what I like about these students is that I know they're people, especially from Nain, Hopedale. Like I might know their parents, their grandparents, or whatever, and then I see them through the students. And sometimes, like when they're speaking just like the way their mother spoke, or like the way their grandmother spoke, and it brings back a lot of good feelings. Just brings you home. Like we're doing modules. Like we do modules. We go into the classroom and teach them. Like we have Nunatsiavut module, meaning the baby care module. And then so they would learn about the baby care and the words that we use when we're taking care of baby, or the stuff that the baby needs, and we name them like the bed, diapers, whatever. And then we go into identity, like identifying yourself in Inuktitut, and like that kind of way. And then umayuit, like with the animals, and wooding, and like all this stuff. Like we're making these modules and then putting the words in that we use this when we're interacting with that, like the baby care or wooding, like that kind of way. Some people think that they're gonna be bilingual by the time they're finished. I don't think you'll ever become a bilingual unless you keep doing it. Do it at home, do it at school, do it outdoors, do it at store, do it at bathroom, do it wherever. You just constantly do it. And the sad part is like that's not happening. It's only like what's happening is like they're learning it for let's say 2 hours, and that's the only time that they're going to be speaking it, because unless they're speaking to each other, practicing with each other, because there's no one home to talk with them, like when they go home, or that's the part I find really sad. In order for them to keep moving and move ahead more and want to do it more, and be more like, I'm going to do it, I'm doing it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. We need praises, like from our higher people, from Nunatsiavut. We always hear that our language is important, and they always tell us that. But when it comes right down to it, I don't see that happening, and it's not fair to us that wants to learn it, and because it's playing with our life, kind of way, kind of thing. They need to be told that they're doing a good job, and they need us teachers to be telling them that, and then we need our Nunatsiavut people tell them that. The higher people, like the higher people working with Nunatsiavut, we need them to come and talk to them and say, "Oh, how you doing? You're doing good," and keep talking about it. Like just talk about it, and like we need people in our government to say, "This program is doing really good," or "Are they doing really good? Let's go see." "Oh my God, they're doing really good. Oh, what can we do to help them? What more can we give them? Like, you need anything? You need you need office? You need what? Like we need that. It's like a baby, like taking care of a baby. In order for the baby to grow, we have to help it. Like I bet the IBET program is like a baby to me. And in order for it to grow, we need the community. We need our Nunatsiavut people and the higher people from the Nunatsiavut come in and talk to them about, like, or help us and listen to us. Listen. The biggest thing is listen. Come into the classroom and listen. What are they talking about? What do they want? Like, it's not like we're going to ask for $1 million. Yeah. What's working really well, I think, is the teamwork. You have to have a teamwork. You have to, like with these students, they're like a family. They help each other, and they do it together and help each other and support each other. And I really like that. And if someone's kind of like having a hard time, like someone is helping them. I really enjoy our students. They're funny, they're caring, they're helpful to each other, they want to learn, they want it, and I like everything about it. Like, like with the students, and they are learning. They are doing really good, and I'm really proud of them, and I really believe that we can do it. I am very proud of the students, and they knows that. They knows I cry. If I get too proud, I just start crying, because they have come long ways, and like they're speaking it, they're understanding it. When they're writing now, I know it's like like they're not like like that way, like trying to figure out, like they're going, they're just writing, and I'm there looking at them, only smiling, and they're like, oh, he's so cute. And then when they're speaking it and speaking to each other, sometimes I cry. Because it makes you feel real. It makes you feel you're not pretend to be somebody. To bring back your culture, your language, to make you feel good, strong inside within you. When you learn your language and your culture and you're doing it, you can feel that, like, brightens you up, like your spirit, and makes you feel good, like makes you feel proud. Yeah. So I'm really glad that you guys came, and I'm really glad I got to speak this, because I host them in very long, and I want to spread it. I want to give it to everybody. shout it out. Yeah, yeah, and it's going to keep continuing.
Yeah.
Yeah.